Welcome to Final Goodbye. I'm Joshua. In this space, we pause to remember extraordinary lives that have left us but not our hearts. Their talent, passion, and influence shaped countless moments across generations. Join us as we honor their stories from film, music, and culture, keeping their legacy alive and inspiring audiences for years to come. Valerie Maffei, born on June 16, 1953, was an American actress whose work quietly but powerfully left its mark across television and film. With a career that spanned decades, she became known for her ability to slip into roles with ease, bringing warmth, depth, and authenticity to every performance. Many viewers remember her most fondly for her Emmy-winning portrayal of Eve in the beloved series Northern Exposure in 1992. It was a role that showcased her natural charm and emotional range, earning her recognition and admiration from both audiences and critics alike. But Valerie's talent was never limited to a single moment. She continued to evolve as an actress, appearing in popular shows like Desperate Housewives and Young Sheldon, where she added subtle nuance to every character she played. Her work in film was equally noteworthy. In French Exit 2020, she delivered a performance that earned her an Independent Spirit Award nomination, a testament to her enduring ability to captivate audiences even later in her career. Whether on the big screen or small, Valerie brought a quiet confidence to her craft, never seeking the spotlight but always deserving of it. Beyond her professional achievements, Valerie was known among her peers as dedicated, gracious, and deeply committed to storytelling. She approached every role with care, believing in the power of performance to connect people. Valerie Maffei passed away at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy defined not just by accolades but by the sincerity and heart she brought to her work. Her performances continue to live on, a reminder of an artist who gave her all to the stories she helped tell. https://youtube.be/CKL I6PSNLK?mark SI=WOFZ_KMYBE3. The entertainment world is mourning the loss of James Van Der Beek, best known for his unforgettable role on Dawson's Creek. He has passed away at the age of 48 after a courageous battle with colon cancer. Born on March 8, 1977, Van Der Beek became a defining face of late 90s television, bringing heart and authenticity to a generation of viewers. His performance as Dawson Leary didn't just make him a star, it made him relatable, someone audiences grew up with and rooted for. Off-screen, he was a devoted husband to Kimberly and a loving father to their 6 children. Family was always at the center of his life, something he often shared with warmth and pride. After being diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer, he chose to face the illness openly. Rather than retreat, he used his voice to raise awareness, encouraging others, especially younger people, to take their health seriously and get screened early. His honesty turned a deeply personal battle into a source of inspiration for many. His final social media post, a quiet moment celebrating his daughter Annabelle's birthday, reflected the man he was, present, grateful, and full of love. Van Der Beek's legacy goes beyond television. He was part of a cultural moment that launched the careers of stars like Katie Holmes and Michelle Williams and helped shape a generation of storytelling on screen. Though gone too soon, he will be remembered for his kindness, his courage, and the sincerity he brought to both his work and his life. At the height of what looked like a truly promising football journey, Diogo Jota was born on December 4, 1996, a date that would one day mark the beginning of a story filled with passion, dedication, and love for the game. From a young age, Jota showed a natural connection with football. His sharp instincts, quick feet, and intelligent movement on the pitch set him apart early on. As he grew into his professional career, those qualities only became more refined. Representing Liverpool FC, he earned admiration, not just for his pace and clinical finishing, but for the quiet determination he brought to every match. He wasn't always the loudest presence, but his performances spoke volumes. Fans appreciated his ability to read the game, finding space where others couldn't, turning half chances into goals and always putting the team first. Teammates valued his work ethic and humility, qualities that made him respected, both on and off the field. Beyond the statistics and highlights, Jota's journey was about consistency, resilience, and love for football. He represented the modern forward, versatile, intelligent, and selfless. For many young players, he became an example of how dedication and focus can turn dreams into reality. Though his time in the spotlight felt far too brief, what he gave to the sport remains meaningful. His story reminds us how powerful passion can be, and how one player's journey can inspire millions around the world. In football, moments come and go, but the impact of players like Jota stays with fans forever, carried in memories of goals, matches, and the joy he brought to the game. Born on July 18, 1929, Dick Button grew into one of the most influential figures in the history of modern figure skating. His impact on the sport wasn't just about winning, it was about changing how it was performed and understood. As a young athlete, Button quickly stood out for his creativity and technical brilliance. He became an Olympic champion and introduced moves that had never been seen before, helping to push figure skating into a new era. At a time when the sport was more traditional, he brought innovation, athleticism, and a sense of artistry that inspired generations of skaters who followed. But his contributions didn't stop once he left competition. Button seamlessly transitioned into a new role as a commentator, where his deep knowledge and clear way of explaining the sport made figure skating more accessible to audiences around the world. He had a unique ability to break down complex routines, helping viewers appreciate both the difficulty and beauty of each performance. Over the course of his long life, Button remained closely connected to the sport he loved. His voice became familiar to fans, and his influence continued to shape how figure skating was both performed and perceived. Dick Button passed away at the age of 95. He left behind a legacy defined by innovation, excellence, and passion. More than just a champion, he was a true pioneer, someone who didn't just take part in the sport, but helped redefine it for future generations. Elton John, born Reggie Kenneth Dwight in 1947 in Pinner, England, is a name synonymous with flamboyant costumes, stadium-filling performances, and timeless music that spans generations. Behind the iconic glasses and dazzling stage presence lies a story of resilience, personal struggles, and unwavering dedication to his craft. From an early age, Elton found solace in the piano, using music as an outlet for emotions he could not express otherwise. His journey reflects a remarkable blend of talent, determination, and reinvention. From humble beginnings to global stardom, Elton John's life is a testament to the transformative power of music, perseverance, and the ability to overcome adversity, while leaving an indelible mark on the world. Early life and musical awakening. Growing up in post-war England, Elton John's childhood was marked by a sense of isolation and limited warmth. Yet within this quiet, he discovered the piano, a medium through which he could channel his inner world. Music became not just a hobby but a sanctuary, providing him with both comfort and purpose. By the age of 11, his aptitude for composition was clear, revealing a natural talent that would define his future. Despite personal struggles, including a complex family dynamic, Elton immersed himself in classical training and contemporary music. The early experiences shaped his emotional depth and musical versatility, laying the foundation for a career that would eventually bridge multiple genres and touch the hearts of millions worldwide. The partnership with Bernie Taupin, a pivotal moment in Elton John's life, came in 1967 when he met lyricist Bernie Taupin. Their partnership became one of the most legendary collaborations in music history. Taupin's evocative lyrics, paired with Elton's dynamic compositions, created a synergy that transformed the music industry. Reinventing himself as Elton John, he stepped into an identity that radiated charisma and artistry. Together, they crafted songs that would define a generation, blending rock, pop, and ballads with profound storytelling. The collaboration allowed Elton to explore themes of love, identity, and human experience with unmatched depth. This creative alliance not only solidified his artistic voice, but also positioned him as one of the most influential figures in modern music. Rise to global stardom. By the 1970s, Elton John had become a global phenomenon. His performances were legendary, from the sold-out arenas to the iconic 1975 concert at Dodger Stadium. With 7 consecutive #1 albums in the United States, his influence spanned continents. His music, from ballads to energetic rock anthems, became the soundtrack of a generation, resonating deeply with fans of all ages. Yet fame brought its own challenges, testing his resilience and personal boundaries. Amidst the glamour and accolades, Elton faced struggles that required introspection and change. His ability to channel personal hardship into artistry allowed him to connect authentically with audiences worldwide, proving that vulnerability can coexist with monumental success. Personal challenges and transformation. Despite his immense talent, Elton John's life was not free from personal struggles. Periods of addiction and emotional difficulty challenged his sense of stability and well-being. A turning point came through his friendship with Ryan White, a young AIDS activist whose courage profoundly impacted Elton. Inspired by this relationship, he began to embrace a healthier path, both personally and professionally. This period of reflection transformed not only his lifestyle, but also his creative output, deepening the emotional resonance of his music. Elton's journey through hardship illustrates the resilience required to maintain a long-term career in the demanding music industry. His story is a reminder that even the brightest stars face darkness, and that recovery is possible with determination. Iconic achievements and cultural impact. Elton John's contributions extend far beyond his albums. Composing the soundtrack for The Lion King, performing Candle in the Wind in tribute to Princess Diana, and achieving EGOT status underscore his extraordinary versatility and global reach. He was knighted by the Queen, a formal recognition of his artistic and humanitarian impact. These achievements reflect a career defined by creativity, innovation, and cultural resonance. Beyond awards, Elton's music has inspired millions, shaping pop culture and influencing generations of musicians. His ability to connect with audiences through both spectacle and heartfelt emotion cements his legacy as one of the most important figures in modern entertainment, blending artistry with social influence. Love, family, and personal fulfillment. While accolades and fame marked his public life, Elton John found profound fulfillment in his personal relationships. His partnership with David Furnish and their 2 children provided stability, love, and purpose that transcended the stage. Family life offered him perspective and grounded him amid the pressures of celebrity. Elton's journey demonstrates that true success encompasses both professional achievement and personal contentment. Balancing public life with private happiness allowed him to maintain longevity in an often fickle industry. His commitment to love, family, and meaningful connections illustrates that even those who shine brightest in the spotlight require intimate relationships to sustain happiness and emotional well-being throughout their lives. Legacy of philanthropy. Elton John's influence extends beyond music into philanthropy. Through the Elton John AIDS Foundation, he has raised millions to combat HIV/AIDS and support affected communities worldwide. His activism reflects a commitment to using his platform for social good, championing causes close to his heart. Elton's philanthropy demonstrates that the impact of a public figure can surpass their professional achievements. By advocating for health, education, and equality, he has inspired others to contribute meaningfully to society. His work emphasizes the responsibility of artists to influence positive change. Elton John's enduring legacy, therefore, encompasses not just music but humanitarian efforts that continue to uplift lives, proving that art and compassion can coexist powerfully. Ted Nichols, the maestro of animation. Ted Nichols, a monumental figure in the world of animated music, passed away on March 3, 2026, at the age of 97. As a composer and musical director for iconic Hanna-Barbera productions, Nichols shaped the soundscape of beloved classics like the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? His orchestral scores brought characters to life, creating an emotional resonance that defined Saturday morning television for generations. Born in Montana in 1928, Nichols developed a fascination with classical music and jazz early on. He balanced artistic integrity with the constraints of television production, never compromising quality. Nichols's legacy is preserved not only in his memorable compositions, but also in the influence he had on music direction and animation, inspiring future composers worldwide. Maisy Trolet, a pioneer in drag performance. Maisy Trolet, born David Raven in Kent, England in 1933, passed away on March 12, 2025, leaving an indelible mark on the drag and cabaret communities. Known for blending traditional British humor with high-fashion drag, Maisy became a cultural icon. He overcame societal prejudice to pioneer a path for LGBTQ+ performers, gaining recognition as the UK's oldest working drag queen. His artistry combined wit, glamour, and resilience, influencing generations of performers. Documented in the 2018 film, Maisy, his life showcased the transformative power of performance art in challenging norms and celebrating identity. Maisy's legacy is a testament to creativity, courage, and the enduring impact of representation, reminding the world that artistry and authenticity can inspire lasting social change. Lord Zare, champion of East Coast hip-hop. Lord Zare, a legendary American DJ from Brooklyn, New York, passed away on March 11, 2026, at the age of 54. A cornerstone of East Coast hip-hop, Zare combined humor, encyclopedic knowledge, and an infectious energy that defined an era of radio. Co-hosting the Stretch Armstrong and Bobbito show, he helped introduce underground rap talent to a wider audience, bridging local culture with global recognition. His skill on the turntables and comedic timing made him an unforgettable presence. Zare's contributions illustrate the transformative role of DJs in shaping music and culture, providing platforms for marginalized voices and underground movements. His legacy endures in the beats, energy, and mentorship he shared with the world, influencing hip-hop long beyond his lifetime. Enduring influence of musical legends. The stories of Elton John, Ted Nichols, Maisy Trolet, and Lord Zare highlight the multifaceted ways artists shape culture. Each faced challenges, personal struggles, and societal pressures, yet their resilience enabled them to leave lasting legacies. From pop and rock to animation, drag, and hip-hop, their contributions demonstrate the power of creativity to inspire, entertain, and unite communities. Their work underscores that music and performance are not just entertainment. They are tools of expression, identity, and social influence. The enduring resonance of their art reminds us that cultural icons continue to impact society long after their active careers, enriching lives and fostering inspiration across generations. Reflection and celebration. Honoring these figures is more than remembering their work. It is a celebration of perseverance, creativity, and human spirit. Their achievements, whether through music, performance, or cultural advocacy, reflect dedication and courage. They remind us of the universal capacity for artistry to transcend hardship and leave enduring marks on the world. Beyond accolades, awards, and fame, their true impact lies in the emotions they evoked, the barriers they broke, and the communities they inspired. By reflecting on their lives, we find lessons in resilience, authenticity, and passion. Their legacies serve as a call to embrace creativity, pursue purpose, and honor the transformative power of art in our own lives. Conclusion. A lasting legacy. As we remember Elton John, Ted Nichols, Maisy Trolet, and Lord Zare, we recognize lives devoted to creativity, innovation, and connection. Their journeys highlight the intersection of talent, perseverance, and impact, showing that true influence extends beyond individual success. Through music, performance, and advocacy, they inspired generations, challenged societal norms, and created spaces for expression and joy. Their stories remind us that even in the face of adversity, dedication, and passion can leave enduring legacies. While their presence may no longer be physical, the art, laughter, and inspiration they shared continue to resonate. Their lives stand as testaments to the power of resilience, love, and the universal language of music.